It's me. Hey, everyone on Substack. This is going to be short. I'm just checking in with an update. Today, I'm calling it Stillness Sunday, and what that means is that I'm intentionally shutting out most noise in my life. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. It's been on Do Not Disturb for a minute. Basically, all week it's been on Do Not Disturb because I just don't want to talk to people. Um, but that's because I want to. I need to center myself. I need to deal with what's happening in my world before I actually am ready to have phone conversations. And everyone's so kind. Everyone's been so loving with their messages and their intentions. I'm just not ready to speak about, Buster or my financial situation or. And I'm all about protecting energy. So when the world gets loud, I get quiet. And quiet just means that I'm focusing. I'm trying to take everything else out, everyone's opinion out, because what that does is it clouds my own intuition, and everyone has a different opinion. So only I know intuitively what's right for my life. I know that this moment is not what I want. It's not ideal. 2026 has been a mind fuck. Um, in multiple areas, multiple areas. Um, and I'm trying to not bring that with me. I want to say something positive. I want to say, oh, it's all going to be okay. Um, but you have to walk by faith, not by sight. But you also have to have your eyes open. And what I'm seeing as a man of a particular age is distraction after distraction after distraction. What I'm seeing is diversion of our money to other countries. What I'm seeing is no regard for human life in America. What I'm seeing is Americans protesting uh, against ICE so that people that are here on asylum are protected and dreamers are protected. And I live in Southern Florida, which has a large Venezuelan and Cuban population, and I love them. But they're cheering this administration, and that's very difficult for me because a woman just got killed by the people that are trying to abduct you. And you think that because we took Maduro in some random act, um, that this administration should be celebrated. This administration is immoral, inhumane. They are deceitful. They are hiding things. They are protecting pedophiles. Um, there is no money. I'm hearing on a daily basis um, the layoffs getting closer and closer and closer to home. I'm hearing that from friends or people in my network. So you know, I don't see why we would celebrate this. I would say this about Maduro, and this is the only thing that I can say. I can say that Maduro traumatized a lot of people, including someone very close to me. Not him personally, just his regime. And, the person close to me fled to the United States to escape that and has built a life and has built a family. And I love him dearly. But he's a full Trump supporter. And that I don't understand. That I do not. I don't, I can't in my heart justify it because I know how it's affecting uh, an entire town in Nebraska. I know how it's affecting the people in Minnesota right now. I know how it's affecting me trying to find a job. I know that it affected whether or not I could receive health care. So all of December up until January 3rd, I was struggling with, am I going to have health care? I have a chronic disease. I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk about it, but I need my health care or I shall die. So this is not what I signed up for. I did not vote for him. I'm going to be clear because I saw this coming. I saw everything. You know, we detailed everything that was going to occur, and it's happening step by step. But Americans were more willing to elect a white man convicted of 34 felonies and charged with sexual assault over a black woman. That's the hard truth that a lot of people need to deal with. And we need to ask ourselves, why is that? Kamala Harris told us exactly what was going to happen. Hillary Clinton, when she was campaigning, told us exactly what would happen and is playing out in real time. And I don't want to hear the whataboutism. What about this? What about Barack? Barack was 10 years ago. He left office 10 fucking years ago. And if he was in the Epstein files, trust and believe that they would have been that section would have been released. Just like they did that fake photo of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. Just like they did the photo, you know, putting Bill Clinton in there. And if Bill Clinton is in the Epstein file, then he should go to jail too. I'm not protecting any pedophile. I'm not for it. And the fact that this has gone on through multiple administrations, I'm not for that either. So understand that clearly. But I am for discovering the truth and finding out what's happening. I am for understanding why we are trying to start a war. I understand that if we're at war, then that means that elections can be halted. And it is my belief that he is trying to quietly start one. If I throw a bomb here, if I do this, if I do that, then there'll be an attack on us. And then I also have to say, we have to respond to protect Americans. Let me tell you something, Americans. They've already said, but if you're in between the age of 18 and 25 and you have a criminal record, and I don't think that that has been defined what a criminal record is, that you will be drafted. You will be sent to war. Your life does not matter. Now, I'm going to take it back a step and just remind people about the Central Park Five that were in jail for years and years and years, and they were innocent. I don't trust this administration with deciding who gets drafted and what is a crime. Because the biggest crimes that I am seeing are coming from inside the house. I am outraged about what happened to Renee, but I want to say something out loud and quietly. What happened to Renee has happened multiple times by the people that are supposed to protect us. It's been filmed multiple times that the people that are supposed to protect us are killing us. This is the first time I believe I've seen it happen to a white woman. But I want you to hear this. They are making her, her responsible for her death. In the Black community, that's just the norm. That's just the norm. We're used to it. We talk to our children, tell them how to stand 10 and 2. Keep your hands on the wheels. Don't go for your wallet. Be peaceful. And ICE is not police. ICE is some random renegade of January 6ers that have been given this authority through this administration. It's sad. This should not be happening. It should not be happening. It's sad that Americans are losing their homes. And what I will say for the umpteenth time is that one thing that I will say, my brand or not my brand, I've always stood on the right side of history. I've always said that women's rights need to be protected. I've always said we need to listen to the victims. I've already said and on multiple platforms out loud, people have asked me, am I brave? No, I'm not brave. I'm just saying what's true. You have to stand up for the least of us, all of us. I'm not a woman, but I understand that a woman should have rights. I'm not trans, but I understand that a trans person should have the same rights that I do. Um, I am tired of this manufactured division. Unless you're in the 1%, we are all the same. And to my Venezuelan guys and my Cuban friends that are here, Cuban friends that are here on wet foot, dry foot, um, which is a form of asylum. Basically, they just ended up landing in the country. If you have a Spanish accent, if your last name is Ruiz, Ramirez, Robelio, Cortez, the ICE agents do not distinguish the difference between whether or not you are from Venezuela, Argentina, or Mexico. Mexicans were in this land first. We took their territory, and then we built a border. There is no border from Cuba. So they come over in rafts. What's the difference between them coming over in rafts and getting immediate asylum for just stepping into our country versus a Mexican that crosses the border and says, I need help? Both did not come with records. Neither came with some type of visa or anything. But once they were in America, according to our laws, wet foot, dry foot, 1 foot on American soil made the Cubans safe. I'm not mad at it. I'm just speaking on it. So let's stop looking at other people and trying to say that because they're not chasing me, it's okay for them to chase you. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Am I glad that Maduro was captured? I don't have an opinion. The reason why I don't have an opinion is because we're dealing with a president that is doing illegal shit every single day, and he is immune to any type of prosecution according to our Supreme Court. But we can take somebody else's president and charge them in our country under our laws. Who the fuck are we? And how does this benefit the people that do not have childcare? That was just stripped away for a lot of countries, a lot of states. The people that are looking for food, the people that can't afford healthcare, the people that can't find jobs. How is any of this that we're doing good for the common good of America? It's funny because I asked my friend, I said, now that Maduro's gone, because Venezuelans love their country. They did not want to leave. They left because they fled. It was horrific. But I said, now that he's gone, do you want to go back? And I felt very, ooh, I wanted to censor myself. I didn't want to say that out loud because I'm a black man, and we've been told go back to Africa multiple times. We didn't ask to be here. We were taken from our land, and we built this country. We built the White House. We created technologies that you guys don't even understand. The first car was made by a black man before Ford ever did it, but he couldn't get a patent because he was a black man. GPS, a black woman. I can go on and on. Well, actually, I can't because I don't really know all of it just off the top of my head. But those are two major things that no one teaches you. And this is why they don't want to teach Black history, because Black history is American history. But if you teach real Black history, then you have to talk about how everything that we have fought for has been stolen. Why are we not protesting in the streets? Because this is not our fight. We did not vote him in. You guys, well, not you people out there, but there's a certain group of people that said, "Oh, well, it's not going to happen to me." So, sounds good. Don't like Kamala. Don't know why. Maybe because she's black. Maybe because she's a woman. Don't know why. Don't like Hillary. Don't know why. She has a strange laugh. Okay, but this dickhead is qualified. Pete Hegseth is qualified. Cash Patel is qualified. Christy Nome is qualified. This is a fucking joke. Sorry, this is my stillness Sunday where I'm not supposed to get mad, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And once America recognizes that, because in the back of my mind, our minds, we have been sold a story that sits in the recesses of our minds that says that if a white male says it, then it's great. If a female says it, mm, there's something we have to research about that. We have to look deeper into it. And if a person of color says it, same shit, different day. That's the truth. Because here's the truth that no one wants to say. If Joe Biden was sitting, not Joe Biden, if Barack Obama was sitting on the Epstein files, as hard as this administration is right now, you guys would already, Mitch McConnell would already have asked for his impeachment. If Obama was suspected of being a pedophile, you guys would have already asked for his impeachment. If Michelle Obama was a nude model and proven to be a mail order bride, you guys would have been all over it. There are two sets of standards. And the problem is that women, that people of color, that the LGBTQ community, people with tattoos, because they're not the norm, because they don't fit into your box, they have to work 10 times as hard to prove that they are worth it, to prove their value. We have a man sitting with the nuclear codes, not in his head, because I don't think he knows that, but he has the box, the football, that can destroy everything at once. And we also have Germany pivoting their army towards us. We already have Russia in Venezuela. We also have China coming in saying we could kill you guys in a second. You guys think strongman tactics are great? We bombed Caracas. They can bomb Miami. They can bomb New York. They can bomb San Francisco, Los Angeles, the White House. And the president already has his plane, the doomsday plane, that can survive a nuclear war. But you and I can't. So as we applaud this administration for their strongman authority, which none of us, no educated person would do, understand that the repercussions of this are going to be wide and deep, wide and deep. And where's all of our money? Where's all of our money? So back to my stillness Sunday. I just walked here, walked my dog Spot. Say hi, Spot. Uh, Buster did pass away, if no one knows. And this is where I live. I live not in this spot, but we walked here. And this, if you guys understand Southern Florida and their beaches, our beaches are on an island. All of them. South Beach is on an island. Miami is the city. So I live inland. The beach is right there. So this is the waterway, the intercoastal between inland and the beach. So for me to get to the beach, I have to walk over that bridge right there. And then I'm at the beach right there. So I don't live on the beach. I live near the marina. But however, that ain't a long walk. And with that said, Spot and I are going to start walking back home. Don't know if I'll lose you. Come on, Spot. Let's go. I can't really see any comments or anything because of the glare. So I don't know if anyone's listening to this or if I'm offending anyone. I apologize. Um, but we need to unite more than divide. We need to come together more than separate. We need to educate instead of eliminate. And we need to protect our own peace and our own energy. And that does not mean turning off the television and being uh, numb to the news. Because if you want to put your head in the sand, come on, like an ostrich, there's all sorts of stuff happening. And it's happening right before our eyes. And what they've done is they've gotten everyone so numb to what's going on that people are no longer tuned in. So do me a favor, and I'm going to ask you guys because I've been looking for a job for a year and a half now. I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at William Rochelle. It's also listed on my Substack. That's completely free. I would like you to be a subscriber of my Substack channel. I would appreciate that because I need that support and the subscriptions. Honestly, what they do for me is they help my morale because I'm out here thinking, oh, look at all the boats. It's really pretty. I'm out here thinking, I'm worthless, to be honest with you. Um, I'm a man of a certain age that has had multiple successes, and since COVID, I closed my business, and getting back on my normal feet has been very difficult. And just like many out there, my cash is just dried up. So you can subscribe, I believe, to my Substack for free. You can become a monthly subscriber for $13, I believe, or you can be a founding member and help me pay my electricity bill this month. Whatever you can do. I don't have any money to give, so I get that and I understand that, and I'm not, and that's not the point. It's if you can. Uh, and that's it. That's all. But please subscribe, free or not. It helps me to understand that people are with me. And forward this to your friends. Forward my profile to your friends. One by one, we can create a massive wave, if we all join together. And right now, I need collective help. Collective help. I can't do this by myself. I need to support everyone. So share my Substack page with your friends. Ask them to subscribe for free, or if they want to give, that's fine. But subscribing makes me feel good every time I see a new subscription. And follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My show, which is UBU Live, will be returning January 18th at 4 p.m. Eastern. My special guest, I will announce probably tomorrow, probably, but I'm excited about her. And I already have like almost February all lined up. So my show's every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Substack, but sometimes Substack acts kind of weird, and Facebook and Instagram. And then clips I repurpose on TikTok. I love everybody. I hope everyone has the utmost success in life. I hope that this 2026 beginning is literally just the end of 2025, and that we all achieve greatness and that we rebound with vigor, excellence, and a better understanding of who we are as individuals. Okay? Much love. Bye. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Thank you. I think he's hot as hell right now.
I can't get the today. I'm like, thanks for that, but I'm going to be